Tonight's game at the Prudential Center was so exciting, where the New Jersey Devils faced off against the Carolina Hurricanes and won it 7-4. And even better, they won it on their very own Pride Night, which is their celebration of the annual Hockey is for Everybody campaign. So it was especially sweet to see a win come out of this night tonight. Now, I, much like everybody else probably, when this game began, really did not know how it was going to go, considering prior to tonight, the Devils were ranked 7th in the Metropolitan Division and the Canes were ranked 1st. But that did not matter because the Devils pulled through and still got a win. Now, I do also have to mention that the Canes had someone in net tonight having their first NHL start, and that is Jack LaFontaine. And while he did not win, he still had 31 saves, and that is incredibly commendable for somebody's first NHL start. Now into the action itself. First period starts, and it is a disappointing start for the Devils. In the first 10 minutes of the first period, the Canes are up 2-0, and it's not until the last 3 minutes of the first period where they answer it, and 2 goals are scored to end up tying it 2-2. Both of those goals come from Nathan Bastian with an assist from Ryan Graves. The pair of them were absolutely on fire tonight and really made a huge difference in the course of this game. Then we move into the second period. The Canes score 3 minutes in, but Michael McLeod answers that 5 minutes later with a goal of his own. From there, this period is incredibly back and forth, and it is quite a match. That we see the Devils pull ahead and they are 4-3, then we see the Canes match them, then we see the Devils pull ahead again, where we end the period 5-4. Now we move into the third period, and this is where things really start to shift. You see Gillies getting more confident in net, making saves that he was missing in the beginning of the game. You're seeing the Devils' defense actually become active and actually using their bodies and getting in there with their poke checks and being aggressive with the Canes' offense. The Canes' defense is notoriously great. We saw it in the first 2 periods. They were doing really, really well against the Devils' offense. But here in the third period is where the Devils' defense starts to actually match them. The Devils go on the power play in the third, and from there, it is just game over, where all-star Jack Hughes scores a goal, followed up barely a minute later, where Zacha scores a goal, and we end the game 7-4 Devils. Now, tonight is a really important night for the team because it means that they can hold their own against these really high-ranking and high-scoring teams. This especially means a lot as they're coming off of a 3-game losing streak. In the post-game press conference, players and coach alike all talked about how this game was really such a huge boost in morale. And the coach mentioned that the difference tonight was that they were just shooting. They were shooting, they were scoring as much as they could, which meant that not every goal is the goal that matters, and not every goal feels like an overtime goal, he said, so that you have to be so on top of everything and so perfect. So it was really great tonight that they got in that zone, they were able to get into the Canes zone, get things in the back of the net, and just shoot and just try. And it obviously paid off as they won 7-4. It was a really, really exciting game tonight, and I cannot wait to see their game tomorrow as they play the Kings again at the Prudential Center at 7 p.m. I'm so excited to be there, and it is sure to be a show. From WFUV Sports, I'm Samantha Borer.